Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lauren Fix, and this is the 2023 Ford Hybrid Plug-in. So they call it a PHEV, P-H-E-V, because it's a plug-in hybrid. You get the best of both worlds. You get the gasoline engine up front, and you get the hybrid portion for better fuel economy, and you get distance on just electric driving. But there is a ton of new things for 2023. Starting with the front and rear styling has been changed, larger technology, more safety features, and lots of other interior changes as well. We're going to go through all that. We're going to talk about cargo space and price, so you want to stay with us to the end. We'll also give you a pros and cons list and a list of some of the competitors which we've also reviewed. Let's get started with this vehicle overall. It has new LED headlights and a crossbar across the front. All of that is LED. Behind this gigantic Ford logo is some of your safety features that they're doing. That's why the logos are getting bigger and bigger. Black front end. Remember, this is a PHEV. It only comes one way as far as styling. And the new front air dam. Really done a nice job making this car look more modern and fitting in with the other Ford family vehicles. Our test vehicle rides on all season 18-inch alloy wheels, which are new and updated for this year. I think they look really nice, very clean, very modern. There are two doors on the side of each vehicle. This is for your plug-in connection, and the other one is for the gas door, which has the easy filler neck, which means you no longer have a gas cap when you pull out the gas pump. It seals up all the way, and it runs on regular fuel. When it comes to the warranty for this vehicle, the basic warranty is 3 years, 36,000 miles, 5 years, 60,000 miles on the powertrain, but the hybrid portion has an 8-year, 100,000 mile warranty, which is what all the competitors are doing, because when you buy the hybrid, you don't want people to have any concerns. You will also note that there is chrome trim around the doors, privacy glass on the second row as well as in this rear quarter window, and black details across the bottom. This is all new for 2023, and the wheel arches are also black, giving it a more sportier look, because you don't want this vehicle to look like just a utilitarian transportation. This vehicle has personality. One thing you'll note is the restyling of the back of the vehicle. You've got the upper wing with the integrated third brake light. Your wiper blade is here, Ford and Escape logo across the back, LED taillights. They have also got LED marker lights, and then down below you've got your exhaust and your rear valance, making it again, tying into the front with a more modern, more stylish appearance. The Ford Escape seats 5 people. Our PHEV has some really nice supportive seats, which were great on a long drive. It also includes heated front seats and heated steering wheel. This is a partial leather and partial cloth interior, and there's an upgrade to this material. 8-way power driver's seat and a 4-way manual passenger seat is what comes with this package. The passenger seat does not offer lumbar, but it does offer power seat. Going into the second row, these seats hold 3 people, 2 latch systems for child safety seats, and these seats go forward and back as well as tilt, which allows you to get child safety seats in here, which is really nice. Getting into the vehicle, you've got 2 cup holders on this armrest. These seats fold 60-40. We'll talk about that a bit more in cargo. Behind the passenger seat, you've got a pocket and storage in the door. Our test vehicle has the Bang & Olufsen audio, which is really, really nice. Great audio quality in here. Behind the center console, you've got 2 vents and a USB and USB-C connection. Some of the impressive new features you're going to notice right away is this gigantic 13.2-inch infotainment center screen. Really impressive. It's also got the Sync 4, which means you're going to get all the newest information. You can go back to your home screen and pick your settings if you wish. That will allow you all of your sync information, your vehicle information, your general, including your displays for your head-up, valet, and software updates are all right here. Now, if you're looking to connect your phone, super easy right here. And then this is some of the features that are part of safety, which I think is great to see all this because you don't always see it. Standard for safety is the Ford Co-Pilot 360. Now, a lot of that is into your driver assistance modes. I just want you to see this so you know. A lot of times you don't know what you're adjusting. So what they've done is they've given you information on each one. So when you press the I button, it tells you what you're looking at. This is helpful because no one really remembers what the salesperson told them when they bought their vehicle or if they bought it used. This will help you know what each thing is and what you want on and what you don't want on, especially on things like blind spot information. Really helpful to have that. Standard is pre-collision assist, automatic emergency braking, pedestrian detection, forward collision warning, and dynamic brake support. Also adaptive cruise control, which adjusts your speed and the distance between you and the car in front of you, lane keeping assist, which centers the vehicle, evasive steering assist, which is for forward collision warning, and rear parking sensors. But optional is the active park assist for perpendicular and parallel parking. A lot of people are not very comfortable with parallel parking, but that is available. Head-up display is standard on this vehicle, which is a piece of plastic that pops up. It's not my favorite head-up display, but it's how they're using it because it's about cost. Panoramic Vista roof is optional. Android Auto wireless CarPlay is standard, and the 10-speaker Bang & Olufsen audio system is fantastic, as well as an engine block heater. So if you live up in the northern areas, you probably want to look at that. There are different drive modes. I love the graphics. They do a fabulous job on graphics. Here's your Eco. Isn't that cool? Your Sport, right there. I love it. Love it. And your slippery or your all-wheel drive mode is right there. So when it's raining or it's snowing, you have all the different drive modes available to you. We'll do a 0 to 60 launch in just a few minutes, but I wanted to at least show you everything that it has beforehand. It's good to be aware of all that. So all your settings are in here. There's lots of additional settings as well. So this also gives you information on electric drive miles, and everything is right here. Going back to your home screen, you also have apps which you can add at any time. And what I really like is this power flow, which shows you whether using the electric motor or using the gasoline motor. And right now it's on battery and it's charging, which is great. So I'm going to be idling on electric. So that's really nice. There's your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay right there. Everything is right there, easy to see. Further down, you've got your climate control right here. It's 3-stage automatic, 3-stage heated seats for both sides. This is not wood. This is the wood appearance package, as they say. Ventilation, emergency switch. Down below, you've got your engine start, your park assist, your cameras, which you can hit at any time. And this is part of visibility. Excellent backup camera, excellent visibility, very clear, which is important. I've gotten in some vehicles and the clarity is terrible, but the clarity for this is good. And you can also adjust on the left side here which direction you want, whether it's forward, just a little bit, a tighter view, or behind you. So right there, and it shows you where it is. Really nice, very easy to use. In addition, you've got your max air and your different drive modes are here. Volume, down below you have the wireless charger, as well as a USB and USB-C like in back, and a 12-volt outlet right there for radar detectors or whatever you need to charge. Further back, you've got your Prindle, which is a dial, and of course you got your parking brake and your hold for traffic lights. Again, people love it or hate it. 2 cup holders and a spot for food or snacks or whatever it is you need. Behind this is your center console. Lots more storage, no charge ports in there. On the right side, you've got a glove box, and in the door over here, you've got your Bang & Olufsen audio system and spots for larger cups and bottles, whatever it is that you want to carry with you. On the left side, you've got your normal lighting, your hatch, and your gas door lock, which is actually a nice little feature. Memory seating for 3 people, which I think is nice because most times it's 2. And then further down, you've got your normal window lifts and controls. Steering wheel is pretty much standard for all Ford products, volume, and you've got your adjustments here. On this side, you can adjust the menus in front of you. And this is a new 12.3-inch screen, which is all new for this year. Again, part of that interior upgrade. I think they did a really nice job. And you can change the information on the left and the right side by just going into the menu, deciding what you want, and that includes the head-up display. Under the hood of the 2023 Ford Escape, there are multiple powertrains: gas, hybrid, and plug-in hybrid, which is our test vehicle. The plug-in hybrid is a 2.5-liter engine with an Atkinson cycle motor. For the plug-in hybrid, adding that to it gives it a total of 210 horsepower, backed by a continuous variable transmission, which is much smoother than Escape's standard 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 39 miles to the gallon combined. That also gives you 37 miles of electric-only driving. Towing capacity is 1,500 pounds, and 0 to 60 time is 8.5 seconds. There are selectable drive modes, and this vehicle runs on regular unleaded fuel. 0 to 60 time is 8.5 seconds. Here we go. You can hear that hybrid motor kicking in. It's actually quieter than some of the other hybrids that are out there, although it's loud overall. Nice. We're at 60. So Overall, the ride on this vehicle is excellent. I drove this vehicle from Detroit, Michigan to Buffalo, New York because a flight got canceled, and Ford was generous enough to get me this vehicle last minute. But the plus of it all is that I get a long road trip of about 5.5 hours, and this vehicle is really impressive. You don't even hear the turn signal. Hear it? You don't hear it. You can just slightly hear it, but it's not in your face like some of the other vehicles. It's just so loud. And when you're living in this vehicle every single day, you want it to be so you can have a conversation, so you can talk on your Bluetooth, so you can talk with your kids or whoever's in the vehicle with you, or just have silence. Now you're looking at the powertrain right now on the screen in front of me, and it's showing that I'm using the gas, but it's also doing a little bit of regen back to the battery. Not a lot, because this is a plug-in hybrid. You can plug it in and charge up that battery, but this also allows you to get the best fuel economy, and that's really what it's about. It's not a sports car. It's an SUV, and it's just a little bit lackluster for me. I like a tighter handling vehicle, more of a German feel, and everyone's sort of using that as the benchmark. So if you drive the vehicle and you're totally content with it, great. I just have so used to driving vehicles of every brand that you sort of get like a baseline of what you prefer. And again, that is a personal choice. But as far as the ride, excellent. The brakes are fantastic. The one thing I still find weird, and this is again a personal thing, is this head-up display. I'd rather not have it than have it because it's just a piece of plastic that to me obstructs my vision. Again, it's clear, you can see through it. It's a personal choice. When it comes to cargo space, you're at 34.4 cubic feet of storage. Back here underneath this cover is a spare tire. Well done, Ford. I do appreciate that. Also, it's a great place to store your charging cable. Be forewarned. If you don't have that charging cable, if the dealer's not selling a vehicle with it, it's about $500 to $700 for that wall charger. So try to get that included with it. It's a good negotiating tool to have. Fold down that 60/40 split rear seat and you're at 60 cubic feet of storage. There's also the optional kick for the lift tailgate, so you don't have to use it manually, or you can use the remote key fob. Just hit it twice and the hatch opens. When it comes to the price of the 2023 Ford Escape plug-in hybrid, or the PHEV, you're starting at $31,000 and go all the way up to $39,000. But there's a lot of competitors in the category, so it's important that you test drive all these vehicles, check with your insurance agent before you make a decision. Now to the pros and cons. So I've taken some notes as I've been driving this vehicle from Detroit to Buffalo. I have it for a week, and I've experienced some pluses and some minuses. On the plus side, huge roomy interior, new technology, super impressive with the Sync 4 system, wireless Apple Carplay, and Android Auto, which is not wireless, but a lot of manufacturers don't have that either. Easy to use controls, very intuitive, especially going through the center screen and getting into those different modes. Really easy to use. Available hybrid powertrain gives us up to 40 miles to the gallon, which is pretty good. On the negative side, this vehicle had kind of a lackluster handling, but it was really easy to drive, especially on the highway. There was no issues with using all the safety features. Really easy to use, very intuitive, and the active cruise control was exceptional, but Ford has been working with that for a long time. They have that down pat. Now, I'm sure you have some additional questions on the 2023 Ford Escape PHEV. Put that down in the comments below. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. If you got value from this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Check out our channel for all the competitors. We have reviewed literally all of them. There's a lot in this category, whether they be plug-in hybrid or just hybrid. There's a lot of competition. Again, those insurance rates might help you make a decision because they're going to be different for each person and for each vehicle. If you'd like to support our channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee. The link for that is down below in the description, as well as for the podcast, the website, the social media, and of course, the book. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate your support, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.